Hello Capricorn, and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess. So let's see what we can get for you for, oh, something just sort of tried to flicker out. The Knight of Wands. Is this about trying to find motivation to move forward here with this Knight? The Knight of Wands is all around an inspired vision, making something happen, really charging forward here. But the fact that it flickered out, it felt like perhaps this was something that you're kind of trying to force to happen, or you're trying to find this motivation, or it's this sense of it being a little bit elusive. So let's just see if we can get any more energy to support this Knight of Wands here that sort of flickered out. And maybe there's this sense of being forced to do something that you don't want to be doing. I'm just being drawn to that almost insolent look on that Knight of Wands face here, because it's funny, we've got the Temperance card has just come out, and this card, is the Sagittarius card, and it has come out in virtually every single reading that we've had. So I think this Sagittarius energy here is all around bringing back balance to a lot of areas in your life here, and that's where I feel like it's connected to this Knight of Wands energy, in that it's just that sense of feeling not in control, or feeling like someone else is pushing an agenda. And there's this real reluctance of moving forward with this Knight of Wands energy. It feels like you're kind of being made to do something, like I said, or working too hard, working too much on a project that your heart's not in it. I'm feeling like your heart is not in this Knight of Wands energy, but it's taken a lot out of you. It's taken a lot of forward movement, a lot of effort, a lot of energy, but that I'm just getting this real sense that there's this real need to find balance within this. And that's what this Temperance card is. It's restoring balance to, and it could actually be physical exhaustion, or just giving too much of yourself to someone and not getting as much as you could back with this Knight of Wands energy. Too much. I feel like there's a lot of energy has been output towards something, and this Temperance energy is about coming back to yourself, about replenishing yourself, replenishing your own needs, your own physical needs. It could be just a need for a rest, or a need to be able to say no and set up some boundaries around someone that seems to be kind of pushing you in a direction. Or it feels like it could be a lot around boundaries, or just taking some time out from whatever this Knight of Wands energy is here. So it's beautiful that this Temperance energy has come through, because this is you sort of reclaiming your path and getting back on track again. So it's really, really positive, because we can see this new path starting up here, and it's leading to the crown, and it's almost like this Knight of Wands is pushing and pushing and trying to get to the king, but it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle to get to where you want to go. And so I feel like there's this sense of burnout, or you've just lost a bit of motivation and drive for whatever reason. It could just be the people around you are not inspiring you, or whatever reason it is. This Temperance energy is kind of coming back in and just helping you refocus and feel inspired again, trying to get that inspiration back. But yeah, I feel definitely there needs to be a little bit of reconnection with yourself and your own needs here, Capricorn. So yeah, just wishes coming true here for you guys. The Star card, I feel like this is the right card to come out for you. This is a beautiful card coming through here, with this Temperance and the Knight of Wands being flanked by this wishes coming true. So whatever it is that you've been really pushing to happen with that Knight of Wands energy, I feel like this Star energy coupled with the Temperance energy flanking both of the sides of that Knight of Wands is really just starting to calm everything down, to step back into sort of a more nurturing role, connecting back in with the feminine, the divine, connecting back into what nourishes you, what nourishes your soul, connecting back, finding balance in your relationships, and finding balance in your emotions, finding balance in your body as well, your physical sense of healing and resting, and just drinking some water, even cleansing. and getting some good sleep. So there's this lovely nurturing sense of this Knight of Wands being cocooned by the Temperance and the Star card. There's this sense of nurturing and protection coming through for you guys, Capricorn, around this energy. So I think it's just coming close to the end of the year. Whatever energy you've output, it's time to start putting it back in again. So what have we got for Capricorn? What supporting cards have we got for this? What else is coming through in terms of this beautiful energy of the Star card? And it's just about relieving yourself of some kind of burden that's been really sort of weighing you down almost. But I feel like there's real divine energy here. There's a this is what we were saying, a burden. And this Ten of Wands character, this is the carrying the burden card. This is, and again we have the Wands, so we have the Knight of Wands and the carrying the burden sort of supporting each other. So the 10 is the end of a cycle, it's the last card in the minor arcana, and it's sort of saying, how can you find ways now to put down your load, to release that burden? Because it's a 10, it's over now. The situation's over. There's no need to be holding this. So it's opening to ways to be able to really let that go and to find a way to, it's really a message from the universe to encourage you to put down your load, to put down whatever it is that's been weighing on your mind or weighing you down, feeling in terms of the wands are all around working too hard, or your inspiration and your motivation has been waning. Perhaps you've been throwing too much at something. But yeah, definitely, I mean, that as a supporting card, it's really, really, and really obvious. We've got the Ace of Wands coming through here, which is saying that there is actually a new beginning here. And we also have the Five of Swords that has come out, which is laying down your swords, taking a rest. You can see that the battle, this character in the Five of Swords has won the battle. They've won the argument, whatever that might be. But it's kind of come at a bit of a cost. You can see those two characters have turned their back, or it's kind of looking at the consequences of what's happened within this situation. That, yeah, there's a real opportunity here to reconnect and reclaim this Ace of Wands energy that's in front of you, because the Knight of Wands is actually holding this Ace of Wands, trying to charge forward, but it's almost like it was the wrong. It's like, what I'm just getting now, it's almost like everyone's fighting over the same opportunity. It might be a lot of people wanting the same thing. And it's been quite a competitive environment is what I'm seeing here. And it's sort of like this Ace of Wands is what everyone's been fighting for. And this Knight of Wands is trying to grab that Ace of Wands and move it forward. It could be, this is sounding quite cryptic, but there's a couple of different interpretations coming to me in that it's trying to really find some success with a project, trying to really take an idea and make something from it and really make it work, and it's a struggle with it. But also it's this sense of this Ace of Wands is sort of this elusive idea of success, or elusive idea of an ideal of something to aspire towards. That Five of Swords, it kind of even wasn't about getting the Ace of Wands. It was kind of like more that Five of Swords energy is more caught up in the conflict, and the energy is more with looking to the past and seeing what's occurred and what the consequences are and the fallout of what's happened and what's been left behind, or because there, like I said, there has been some kind of fallout around this, and they're not even looking at this Ace of Wands anymore. They're not even, that's what I'm saying, it wasn't even really about that Ace of Wands. It was almost trying to defeat the other people was more important than grabbing the opportunity. And so whatever this energy is, I'm not necessarily saying this is you, Capricorn, because this could be someone around you that is just, you feel like you're kind of constantly fighting with, or constantly struggling, or just this concept, this idea of living up to an ideal, or living up to this idea of success and achievement. And it just feels like it feels like the Ace of Wands is no longer in reach. So I'm going to put that down here. There's been a real struggle around this. Let's have a look at the Star card and find out. Okay, we have the Four of Wands, and this is sort of like the happy family card. And so we have the Star card here, and interestingly, the Wands is all about this Four of Wands. The fours are all about creating foundations, creating a solid foundation in your work or your home. This could be a happy marriage as well. So this could be, this whole thing could be about trying to make a relationship work, where there's been a lot of arguments and fights. And now with this Star card coming through and wishes coming through, it's now got a chance to actually put all this down, to put anything that's been weighing you down, this idea that you need to be somewhere or someone that you're not, or need to be kind of caught up in this struggle of whatever this represents to you. With the wishes coming true card and connecting back in with the divine, it's saying now is actually an opportunity to create a real solid foundation of what you want in your home life, in your business, in your career. So, and part of being able to be open to that is to let go of that struggle, let go of being able to open to what it is that's in front of you. And so I feel like, for some of you, you have been working really, really hard, and it is time to take a break, and what you have been working towards is actually a very solid foundation. You're going to start seeing the results. Something's going to really solidify into your life. But for others of you, it's a case of letting this go, this struggle go, and going, you know what? Once you let that go, everything will start coming to you. Flow will start coming into your life, and this Four of Wands will actually, interestingly, what you wanted all along will come to you far easily. It's actually quite easy for this to come to you. You don't need to struggle. So to let go of the idea that even you do have to struggle to get that, or the struggle that you've been going through, competing with other people, and actually just focusing inwards towards your partnership in your house and thinking, what is it that you actually want to create, rather than the idea of looking and comparing yourself to somebody else. So what else can we get to support this? What else can we get for Capricorn? The Queen of Swords. So there's clarity coming now with this. There's clarity. The sword's all about your thoughts. It's all about the element of air. And the Queen of Swords is often a Libra card, or it could be an Aquarius card. And it's definitely this queen. Her head is above the clouds now. So she's seeing clarity. The path is clear. And she's showing you the way. So that conflict with the Five of Swords that has occurred, or the petty squabbles or whatever it was that was happening, it could even be internal conflict with your mind, that is all being cleared, and suddenly there's this insight, there's clarity, there's a shift in perspective. And so there's definitely, the path is now being cleared for you. You're going to know exactly how to step into what it is that you want, to step into this stability, to get your wishes, coming true, to get what it is that you're wanting out of the situation, rather than struggling and having to feel the need to fit in to something or someone else's agenda or ideals. So we've got the Temperance card coming through, the beautiful Sagittarius angel that's restoring balance to your life. So what else can we get for the Temperance card? Maybe we can go to the animal cards and see if they want to have a little chat today about temperance. No, cards are not talking. Ace of Cups, actually. The Ace of Cups, and this is a beautiful card. This is the card of replenishment. This is the card of love, and this is the card of fulfillment. And as we were saying, this is the card of divine sort of intervention, or a blessing of some sort from spirit. And what I'm really noticing is there's this real balance here, that in terms of, we can see the water being from the cups there, the water flowing there, the water's flowing here. The water's all around your emotions and how you're feeling. And so I feel like this struggle or motivation of the Wands energy, the fire energy, has really been depleting you, like I said. And so there's this beautiful healing and replenishing on a heart level coming back, and it's all being given to you. There's joy, there's healing, there's happiness here, Capricorn, and this beautiful balance on your happiness and your heart level in terms of relationships, and reconnecting back in with that heart center of yours is making, and what it is that actually does bring you joy, what it is that actually does motivate you, what it is that actually does, that you do actually want from life. I've got quite a few cards here. I think I might actually put them back. So who's going to be this lucky last card for you guys? So we have the Tower. That doesn't feel right with the Tower. So the Tower card is all around things that weren't fitting in your life, things that just weren't built on solid foundations, because we have that Four of Wands now. Now's the time to build solid foundations. Things that weren't built on solid foundations, that are not working for you or not in your highest interests, are actually falling away. And so you might notice some big changes, people leaving your life, or jobs, or people within your jobs, or just the structure of your job. Whatever it is, what's the supporting card for the Tower? Perhaps it doesn't need to, because it's with that. It's interesting because the Temperance restores balance. The Tower card actually does restore balance as well. The Temperance card is a lot more of a gentle bringing in balance. The Tower card can have some disruptive changes that brings in balance. And in the middle here we have the Ace of Cups, which is all around joy and love and healing on a heart level, and harmony. And so I'm feeling, yeah, and we have the Death card, which is big changes coming through for you guys, Capricorn. So if I just want to look at these cards sort of as a trilogy, really, like that, it's like the two extremes of how things could be working. I'm going to just hold the Tower card up for you now. It's sort of like saying there's two ways that you can go about making these changes. And one can be you can ignore spirit, and spirit will make the changes for you anyway. And the other one is you can be open to spirit. You can be open to receive. You can be open to receive this beautiful Ace of Cups that's on offer here. And it can be a much easier, smoother, gentler, beautiful, healing ride. So it's sort of like you've got a choice here, Capricorn, as to how you want to go about this. And again, the big message is that you now have the opportunity to let go of that struggle. So it's kind of like the universe is kind of going, this is what's on offer. There's wishes coming true, foundations, there's clarity, a clear path ahead, there's joy and happiness, or there's doing things how you used to, living up to someone else's expectations, someone else's boundaries, someone pushing themselves, petty arguments, struggles over an ideal. There's two different ways you can go about this, and it's kind of saying, balance. There's an opportunity here for balance to be restored. Which way are you going to choose? So what's it going to be, Capricorn? It's sort of saying, yeah, and you've got this golden egg coming through as like a little final parting card. It's saying that, this is a golden opportunity. This is something that really can be nurtured. This is something that is on offer that you can grab and take, and it is yours on offer. So the universe is saying it's offering you up this wonderful golden egg. It's saying that this is something amazing on offer here. Do you want to take it? Do you want to take it? And so that's sort of the question, Capricorn. Because I feel like there's so much potential with this golden egg, but what I'm really getting, so much protection and nurturing with it as well. And that's what a lot of this energy is protecting and nurturing yourself, because this golden opportunity here definitely needs sort of a mothering energy to it, is what I'm getting. And it's also a heart energy, the golden egg. It's around your heart chakra, listening to your heart, connecting to your heart, and connecting into nurturing yourself, relationships with your mother, how you look after yourself, how you set up your boundaries, how do you look after your own needs. All of that sort of stuff is coming through with this. So there's this real opportunity to replenish, to find that balance, to find clarity, to actually go to bring that joy and happiness back. So, and that beautiful balance. So this is what's on offer, Capricorn. I hope it makes sense for some of you guys. If you'd like to hear more, please like, subscribe, or leave a comment. Otherwise, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.